Let's now shift to the type of search that we'll do on EBSCO, which we're going to use what's called a Boolean search string. So this is going to be different than what we use for Google. We're going to try to refine our search so that we can collect as much as possible within our topic and then narrow down to specifically what we're looking to find. So let's start with, we're going to have four parts to a Boolean search. We're going to start with the keywords. For this assignment, I have chosen the keywords hero, hurricane, save, and lives. In Google, we might just type these in and see what results we get. But there are certain ways that we need to construct our Boolean search string so that, again, we can get everything possible, then narrowed down to just the articles that we want. So I start with these keywords. The second part is I'm going to use synonyms. If I want to find a hero in various situations, I can use synonyms, hurricane or flood or tornado. Any of these words will work. And then for save, I might use rescue. So if we have an article that uses rescue instead of save, then that article won't come up with my initial search string. So I want to add these synonyms to get either save or rescue as part of that article. And then lives, I can't really think of an alternative for lives, maybe persons, something like that. But I'm not thinking of a specific synonym. So I'm going to leave lives as it is, much the same with hero. I can't think of any synonyms right now for hero that an article might use instead of hero. And once I have my synonyms, then I'm going to move to truncation. What truncation is we're thinking of the root of a word. So if I put in hero, hero is the root, but it's unlikely that I'll get articles that only mention heroes or heroic. And I want those words. Therefore, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an asterisk after the word hero or after the root. And the asterisk says, find articles that have this word plus any letters that come after it. So the asterisk is a variable saying I want any words that start with HERO and then have any letters that come after it. So I'm going to get heroic or heroes. I'm going to do this with all of the words that I have. You can see on rescue, I put the asterisk under the or after the U. This way I get rescues, but I also get rescuing. And so I want to go back as far as I need to get rescue and rescuing. And then we look at a word like lives. I want to get life, but you can see in order to get lives and life, I would have to put the asterisk after the I. And I'm going to get everything that starts with LI and then have other words. I'm going to get lion. I'm going to get living. I'm going to get little. All of these words are going to mess up my search string. That's why I just did lives and life as synonyms. Once we have our truncation, the last part is our operators. We're going to talk about two operators, and or. And is going to be used in between our terms. So here I have four terms. I have hero, hurricane, save, and lives. And the synonyms are going to fall under those terms. So I still only have four terms that I'm going to put an and in between. Or is going to be used in between those synonyms. When we look at hurricane, flood, tornado, I'm going to put an or in between those, and I'm going to put those in parentheses in order to gain all of those synonyms within my search. So we have these four steps, and now we are ready to create our search string. It's going to look a lot different than how we search Google, but I promise you it's a lot more effective. Let's look at the search string that I've created here. I have hero, So that's my first term. You can see it's truncated. And then my second term, hurricane or flood or tornado. And my third term, save or saves or rescue. And then my fourth term, lives or life. So what this is saying is I want you to find every article that has hero in it and either hurricane or flood or tornado and either save or saves or rescue and either lives or life. So it's looking for those specific terms within the full range of the database, and it's going to return results that are a lot more appropriate for what I'm searching for. Get used to using this Boolean search when we're looking at the database. If you have difficulties finding what you're looking for, the first thing I would do is look through and make sure your spelling is correct. If you have misspelled words, it won't find what you're looking for. And then if you're still having difficulty, save your search strings. Maybe put them in a Word document or something like that, but save them and then send them to me and say, hey, I'm not finding anything. That way, I'm not just using the same search strings that you're using. I can see what you've tried, and I can maybe try some alternatives to help you find what you're looking for. So play around with that, and we will continue taking this or applying our search strings now to EBSCO, and we'll see how it works within that database.